And so we're going to start. Okay, lovely ladies. So welcome to your restorative yin class. We're going to come just into seated here just for a moment, just to ground and center ourselves. If you don't find it comfortable to sit cross-legged, feel free to bring the soles of the feet together. That's a nice alternative. And you can always move the feet away from the groin. Just as long as you're sitting up nice and tall, you might find that to be a little bit more helpful. What also may assist you is if you just pull the flesh of the buttocks away just slightly, and the sitting bones can relax into the earth and the hips can relax. So your choice in how you want to place the legs. Just sit up nice and tall. Inhale here, shrug the shoulders up towards the ears. And on your exhale, release the shoulders. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. And exhale. Once more, inhale, shrug up. Release and exhale. Coming to land in your body now. Relaxing through your knees and your hips. Feeling the length of your spine as it reaches up and out of your hips and your pelvis. Shoulders are relaxed. The muscles of your face are soft. Feel the breath now as it enters in through the nose and out through the nose. Keeping the abdomen soft. And the breath slow and gentle. Feeling your abdomen expand ever so slightly on the inhalation. And feeling your abdomen soften on your exhalation. Every inhale is an opportunity to explore some expansion in the body. And every exhale is an opportunity to explore softness and ease. Very mindfully and slowly on your next inhalation, bring the palms together in an Anjali Mudra at the altar of your heart. And please begin to rub the palms of your hands together, generating a heat and a friction. Please release the hands and hover your hands over your face, your eyes. Feeling the heat and the energy from your hands. Please inhale deeply here. Exhale out through the mouth. Gently bring the arms, the hands down to rest on your knees. And gently blink open the eyes, letting light enter back into the head. And we'll begin our first posture, ladies, this evening, coming into reclined butterfly pose, also known as Supta Baddha Konasana. Now, you don't need to use props for this pose. You can completely lay in it without, and I'll demonstrate how to do that. Bring the soles of the feet together. Actually, you might want to lay down on the spine first, and then bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to splay out to the sides. The heels can be drawn in as close to the groin as you want or as far away from the groin as you want. If you have a blanket, even just a simple one like this, and for my ladies at home, this is a good trick. Simply roll your blanket, create a nice little roll like so. Place it over the inner ankles, surrounding all the way to the outer ankles, and come to relax on your spine. You can also place one hand under each buttock. You may also find that to be supportive. And if you are at home and you have more props, you can always tailor this accordingly, as most of us know this pose very well. So as you come to land in your first shape, in Supta Baddha Konasana, just take a moment to notice if you need to change or adjust your posture. Maybe you need to move the feet. Maybe you just need to lift one knee and then the other. Maybe a gentle rock side to side so you can settle into it. Once you find that perfect sweet spot, please now begin to take a nice deep inhalation and a big exhale. As you begin to ease into this shape, notice where you are perhaps holding, gripping, or squeezing anywhere in the body. Oftentimes we are holding on to tension that we don't even know we're holding on to. We get used to engaging and firing up all sorts of muscles and tissues in our body. And we forget what it's like to do the opposite. So I invite you in this practice to, rather being very yang-like, to see if you can be more yin-like. And that may not just be physically for you. Yang-like energy could be something that you're working with in your mind or with your emotions. Very slowly and mindfully, please bring your hands to your outer thighs if you can reach. And then using your inhalation and the help of your hands, help to draw the knees back through center. And take a rebound here, either in stillness or maybe window shield wiper legs, left and right. So whether you want to stay still and feel or move and feel, that's up to you how you want to be in your rebound. And the rebound is just as important as the pose itself. Coming back through center, bring the arms out to a T position beside you. On your next inhale, please hug the knees in towards your chest. And we're going to come into just a gentle supine twist here, very mindfully now. Begin to lower both of your knees, your shins and feet all the way over to the right side of the body, coming into your twist. And because this is yin restorative this evening, we're going to try to keep things with the element of restorative, not purely yin. So in the case of this twist, we want to keep it gentle and mild. You can always change the placement of your legs. You might like to slide the feet and the shins down a little bit more, or maybe you like the knees drawing more up towards your right wrist and hand. So you're in complete control of how much sensation is coming into the body right now. I should also like to note that if you don't like your shoulders or your arms in line with your shoulders, you can always lower the upper body closer and towards the body. The arms don't need to be straight. You can always adjust the upper body to suit your needs, just so the shoulders can relax. Very slowly on your next inhale, on one knee at a time, begin to draw the knees back through center. Just keep the soles of the feet on the floor here in your rebound, feeling the spine in contact with the earth. And just becoming aware of any gentle or subtle releases here in stillness. And slowly inhale, draw the knees back and towards your chest. And then on your exhalation, and when you're ready, mindfully come into your twist on the left side, allowing the knees, the shins, to splay all the way to the other side of the body. And keep the legs quite heavy here. There's no need to squeeze the inner thighs or the calves. The body can be completely heavy. Couple more deep breaths here. Very slowly and gently. As you inhale, begin to draw the right knee and then the left through center. Keep the soles of the feet now on the floor. Feeling the rebound on this side after your twist. And tuning in very quietly, listening and feeling the subtle changes occurring in the body and the mind. At your own pace, please roll to your preferred side. And gently push yourself up to seated. Oh, it's nice laying down. Go for a snooze. Please bring the soles of the feet together, much like we did in our Supta Baddha Konasana. Have a nice wide diamond shape with the legs. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And on your exhalation, please round the spine forward, coming into your forward bend in butterfly. When you come to land in your shape, take an opportunity to gently maybe turn the head side to side, releasing the neck. And of course, don't be focused on folding forward in a very deep way. Just go to a point that feels mild and right. And if you are experiencing pain or resistance that you don't like, simply move away from that by adjusting the body accordingly. And because a lot of you are very experienced yin yogis now, I trust that you all know how to do that very well. Slowly on your next breath, begin to draw the spine back through center. Move slowly Allowing the head and the neck to come up absolutely last. And take a nice deep inhalation here. And a big exhale out through the mouth. Very mindfully, just moving the support out of the way if you had it there for yourself. Please extend your right leg out to the side, and we're going to keep the left knee bent. How much you want to bend that left knee is entirely up to you. Don't be focused on trying to get the sole of the foot in the inner thigh. That doesn't really matter. So it can be as far away from the leg as you like, or as close to the thigh as you like. Coming into half butterfly here. Options. You can fold down through center. You can fold over the left knee. Or maybe you like to explore folding over the right leg. So you can go any direction in your forward bend that you like, and you can support yourself accordingly. If you find that that bent knee, the left knee, is hovering up quite a bit, just slide some support underneath it. That's always nice. And of course, you might need to try folding in different ways to explore what you like the most. Target area is the back of your right leg, so hamstring area. So it's always good to move a little bit just to explore how you like to place the body so that you can receive the right amount of sensation. And also notice if you're shrugging the shoulders up towards the ears, relax the upper body. Arms and shoulders can be quite heavy. Very slowly, on your next breath, begin to walk the hands, the upper body back in towards center. Just sit back on the hands for a moment. Release your left leg out to the side. Sit back on the hands. Give the legs a little wiggle if you like. If you like to drop the head and the neck back, if the neck is healthy and it's okay to do so. And if you like, maybe a deep breath and a sigh. I always encourage deep breaths and sighs. It's a really nice way to just let go of your day. Whether it was a good day, busy or stressful day, always nice to just deep breath and sigh. And when you're ready, ladies, in your own time, please come into your half butterfly on the second side. This time, bending your right knee. Support that knee in any way, and the left leg extended out to the side. And then again, exploring how you want to fold the upper body. Where do you like to place yourself so that you can feel some sensation in your left hamstring? And of course, as we know, and we've come to learn a lot about fascia and the body, you may not just be feeling sensation in the hamstring, it's possible to be feeling it in other areas too. That's just to show you that the body is fully connected and the fascia is so intertwined it can pull on other areas of the body. So as you get settled into your shape and you supported yourself in a way that you like, come in again to those nice, slow, deep breaths. Very slowly and in your own time, please begin to take the journey out of your forward bend. Come into a shape or a placement of the body for your rebound. And just feeling the after effects of the pose. For our next posture, ladies, we're going to be coming into a wide-legged child's pose. Now, if child's pose is just not your jam, understandable, I will demonstrate another option for you. So wide-legged child's pose, for those of you that have support at home and in class here, you might like to place support on top of your heels behind your buttocks. So big toes together to touch, widen the knees and thighs as wide as your mat, reach the arms out in front of you and bring the forehead to the floor. For those of you where this is just too much pressure on the knees, make sure that you still pad your mat, maybe with a blanket or pillow underneath your knees. And I'd like you to actually come into melting heart. Keep the hips and the buttocks where they are. They don't sit back towards the heels. The arms reach out in front of you and the forehead may come to the floor or block. And then once you have the arms extended, bend the elbows slightly, just so that there's not too much intense stretch going on in the upper body. So keep it mild. And if the floor is feeling really too far away, always support yourself. If you have a bolster, you can always slide a bolster underneath your abdomen and come to recline over it that way. That's an awesome bolster, Angela. I love it. And again, we're not here very long, just a couple of breaths. Relaxing through your hips and your lower back. Keeping the breath flowing gently. Slowly on your next inhale, sliding the hands in towards you, pushing yourself up slowly. You may need to engage the abdomen to do that a little bit. And then please just come to sit down on your buttocks. This as I explain our next posture before Shavasana. So the last pose will be Yogi's Choice. Either legs up the wall, so for all our friends in here that have a wall beside them, feel free to do legs up the wall. For those of you online, if you don't have a wall nearby, not a problem. Make sure you have support nearby, like bolsters, pillows, blankets, and you can come into little bridge pose. So for my ladies that do have a wall beside you, place your hip right up against the wall, and then you'll mindfully come to just lower your spine onto the floor, and then you simply swing the legs up the wall. I'll demonstrate that quickly online for our friends in case they're not sure. The pose is exactly how it sounds, legs up the wall. And the back of the thighs do not need to be touching the wall completely. And for those of you online coming into Little Bridge, the spine will be on the floor, the knees will be bent. And on your inhale, lift the hips, the pelvis up towards the sky, and slide some support underneath it. Feel here the shoulders pressing into the earth, and the support underneath your sacrum. And of course, after you've spent some time here in Little Bridge, if you do ever want to extend the legs up towards the sky in waterfall, you can always do that, like I'm doing here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So as you begin to settle into your preferred shape, whether it be legs up the wall or your little bridge, really allow the spine, the lower back to relax into the floor. Keep the legs relaxed and the hips. When we're in postures like little bridge or legs up the wall, we're not looking to explore a lot of sensation. So if you're not feeling much, that's intentional. Slow, deep breaths. For those of my lovely ladies in little bridge pose, very mindfully on your next inhale, lift the hips and the buttocks up slightly and slide the support out from underneath you. Just take a moment to hug the knees into the chest and a little rebound here. And for all my other lovely ladies with the legs up the wall, you have an option. If you would like to stay with the legs up the wall for Shavasana, please do. Otherwise, if you're coming to lay down in a more traditional Shavasana, just mindfully bend your knees, slide the feet down the wall, and gently lay to one side. As you come to get yourself situated in your preferred position for your final rest, closing down the eyes if not already done. Take up lots of space on your mat. Allow now your entire body, your wonderful, amazing body, to now release fully and rest. Body relaxed, mind relaxed. Very slowly and gently allow your awareness and your senses to come back down into your body. And take a deep awakening breath here. Gently wiggle all your fingers and toes. And if you like, rotate the wrists and the ankles. If you have the legs up the wall, very mindfully, sliding the feet down the wall and gently rolling to your preferred side. And if you were laying down on your back, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a very generous squeeze. And please join us laying on your preferred side in your little fetal position on the earth. On your next inhalation, slowly push yourself up to seated. And as you come to sit nice and tall, sit in a comfortable way to support your legs. And sit with a nice tall spine and the eyes closed down. Please bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra at the altar of your heart. And we'll close our practice together with the chant and sound of one Om. If you prefer to listen, that's fine. Please now inhale to chant. Oh. Feeling the sound of Om vibrate through you, unifying us together in our practice and in this universe. Thank you, beautiful yogis, for sharing your practice with me this evening. Namaste. Namaste, beautiful ladies. It was so nice to see you in person instead of the Zoom world. And then for my ladies online, I miss and love you too. We'll see you next week on Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed the class, and we will see you all very, very soon. Take your time getting up. Same at home. Don't be in a rush if you need to lay down longer, because you can. Feel free to have an extra long Shavasana if you need it. So all my love ladies, thank you so much. Thank you, Angela, for letting me use your hotspot. I so appreciate it. Oh, no.